You've been battling a storm in your life. It's the week of Thanksgiving, and what are you supposed to be thankful for? So, in this week, guys, on the podcast, we're going to talk about being thankful. I know it's Thanksgiving, ironic, but it just came to my mind. So, here we are, guys. It's the week of Thanksgiving, and you're in a storm. You're fighting through life, financially, personally, job related, whatever it is. But we all must remember that there are other people that did not wake up today. And that is our very first thing we need to be thankful for. So I'm going to go over three things. The first thing, every single day, from my personal perspective, I wake up and I thank God for allowing me to wake up and put my feet on the ground and to live another day and work through His words, His guidance. Every single day, people don't wake up. We don't know if today or tomorrow is going to be our last day. All we can do is live for the moment, right single now. I'm somewhat hesitant, but I'm also just going to lay it out there. Is a lot of people don't want to hear the truth during the holidays. They want it to be peaceful and so forth. But it is another day, but it's also time we get to spend with family, with friends, with loved ones. And you should be able to enjoy it. But in there is that storm that we're fighting. Me personally, I'm fighting the financial storm on my business front. But what can I do to help myself through that storm? One, wake up in the morning, be thankful and grateful that I get another day. Two, put my face in the good book, making sure I'm reading scripture every single day to start my day. It is the only way that I have found that eliminates my anxiety and being anxious about tomorrow and worrying about a bill or worrying about this or worrying about that. And three is being grateful for all the blessings I do have. I used to be somebody that wanted to chase the Joneses for all their things and all their cool stuff that they had. Guess what? The Joneses are broke. They're on the verge of bankruptcy. They're up to their eyeballs in credit card debt. I don't want to be like the Joneses. I want to be different. I want to be the guy that doesn't have to worry about an emergency when an emergency happens. You just write the check, pay it with your debit card, be done, and you move on. But on the business side, with the issue that we had with one of our houses, we've been fighting it with the insurance company. It's cost us tens of thousands of dollars. Guess what? I got to flip that bill. So I have to be more efficient and be able to be focused every single day to ensure that I'm hitting a nut every single month to pay the bills and also to pay off any type of outstanding debt. I want to be debt free on both sides of my life. Am I going to be able to get through it with the grace of God? Yes. Are there times where I'm really getting kicked in the stomach and punched and I feel like I don't want to get up? Yes. I've said many times in my life that I do not want to continue to do this. It just is too much. And I don't know what else to say other than you have to find a point to where you've actually hit a point where you're sick and tired. You're sick and tired of everything that's going on in your life and you need direction. And that direction comes from God. It comes from faith. It comes from putting your face in the good book. But we seem to think that we are the ones that can change everything. I've struggled with that far too long, and I know for myself that it is not the case. If it's God's will, it's going to happen. And in the end, I can't force it to happen. Just like everybody says you should have a plan A, B, and C. Guess what? God doesn't have a plan A, B, and C for you. The only reason why things change is because you screwed it up or I screwed it up, whatever the case is. God's will and direction is His will and direction, and that's why His timing is always perfect. But we think that we can change everything, and it's truly not that way. It is truly that we need to follow his guidance, his word, and understand that our lives are here to serve others. And that is the last piece that I want to talk about, the Thanksgiving. And then I'll wrap this up. It's a short one this week, guys, is this. I always thought it was about me and how many things I can accumulate, all the cool things, all the gadgets, all the toys, all the cars. You know what that got me? Absolutely zero, nothing, no self-worth. It just disheartening is one word to describe it, and the other one was stupid. So 51 years on this planet, and I'm realizing that I really screwed up with my finances in the past when I was in my 20s and 30s. And I paid for it, and then I got out of debt, and then I didn't run debt up. We had a challenge with our business, which I wasn't financially secure on that side. And guess what happened there? Debt got ran up. So being thankful for the things that I have every single day, these are winter chicken dinners for me. A roof over my head, food on the table, clothes on my back, my bills paid, money in the bank account. And lastly, and it's not last, but it's the one that's coming to my head, is my family's well and safe and healthy. Everything else is icing on the cake. It's over the top. And for me, those things were never a priority to me when I was working in corporate America. It was all about the next promotion. How much more money can I get? How much more money can I go spend? That's not a lifestyle that's sustainable. I don't care who you are. Maybe you're a billionaire, but start talking to some of those billionaires. Some of them are so empty and depressed. Money doesn't solve your happiness. It solves problems, but it doesn't solve your happiness. What solves our happiness is giving to others, being at service to others. It's taken me 51 years to realize that. It's not about me. It's about serving others and taking care of others that need help. And that's why the storm that you're in is going to be the best story and the best comeback that you get to share with others that are going through that same period in their life, to where you can share your wins through that story that you've been through, to where they know there's hope on the other side and there's people here to help them. But you have to be willing to be thankful for the storm that you're in. God is trying to get your attention and shape you from the inside out. And if you don't actually start listening, your situation is not going to change. Your situation changes when you start listening to God and figure out what you need to fix on the inside. Mine was all about money, plain and simple, money. And the only way I know how to fix that, cutting up all the credit cards, getting out of debt, serving others, making sure I'm tithing at church, period. Work ethic, amount of time that I put into work, that's all there. I have to grind this out to get us through this piece of our business, to get us to the other side. But I know by the grace of God, I'm going to be able to do that because He is going to provide. That's what I'm thankful for. I am thankful for all these blessings that are provided to me on a daily basis. All right, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a great Thanksgiving.